What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we have a market watch for all you guys to enjoy. So we got some stuff going up on the rise and some that are going on the fall. So without further ado, let's get in the video and talk about it. So right now, Chaosmon alternate arts, being Observer BT16, are going up on the up climb. Right now, the card is seeing some great momentum push right now because, again, the hype for Chaosmon is there. You know, this deck has Excel coming for it in BT20 in about a week or two. So you're basically in great hands. But guys, also don't forget to use the affiliate link down below for TCG Player. It definitely helps support the channel if you're buying cards in singles off of it. Thank you very much. So €5 to €7 is kind of just for where Chaosmon is going. Chaosmon is going to see a play for the Excel deck. Now, Greymon X Antibody Blast Ace pre-release winner is a card you should probably keep an eye on just in case Greymon actually becomes ridiculous, or the Gaiomon deck. Again, great card. This card will see staple play, at least 3 of it you're going to need. So if you guys have been waiting, this might be a time to snag these up just to get your max rarity done. Europe side looking like €5 to €6. Europe side, you should probably snag yours too. Now, Imperial Dragon Mode Dragonic Roar EXO3, they're up to $10 a pop. I did hopefully warn you guys early enough to make sure you get your copies, because, you know, now being a almost $10 card is ridiculously strong. You know, sometimes you get those kind of cards that just explode on the market and just get some great value. Now, Europe side, €1 to €10, and hopefully you guys can get those cards you need before they explode. Now, Europe side, well, we do have the alts for it. It's at $32 a pop, and I definitely, hopefully you guys snagged them when they were in the 10s to 12s when I was mentioning make sure you snag them, because again, now being a $32 card means that the price gap to actually max raring this deck is getting more and more expensive by the day. And you know what? I hope you guys got them. It's just, I hope you do. You know, 13 to €25. Now, revision packs at $6 a pop to 10s. You know, this does happen from time to time. Now, Europe side is at 10 to 13. Again, there's a Rada non-foil. It's very bland. Sadly, this card has the correct text on it, and this leads to being a little bit more expensive because, again, once the foil got bought out, you move on to the next cheapest one. Now, Omnimon versus Royal Knights was on a dip. It reached $26 earlier in the week, but now has moved up to back to 35s. Guys, just watch this closely and just make sure you pay attention. If you guys see it for 25, 26s, snag it up. Don't waste your time. 35s is a little pricey, and it's going to keep you out of the deck for a bit. Now, your side, 22 to €30. Now, Calling from Darkness Next Adventure pre-release stamps at 24s to 26s. Again, a hot one of, and it's going to keep climbing because it's such a great card in general. Now, your side, 14 to €15. Now, Cupimon, just because it's Valentine's Day, I figured it'd be kind of cute to talk about Cupie. So Cupimon is at $1 a pop. So if you guys have this sitting in your bulk for a non-foil, dollars a pop is not bad pickup prices, or selling prices, really. Now, Europe side is 2 cents to 3 cents. Now, you do have Doraemon. Doraemon is one of those decision makers. If you go black base pure for the new Alphamon line, you're gonna want this Doraemon. If not, if you're going the other route, the one you want to use is the other Dory from, I think it's BT13 or something like that. Doraemon. So let's see. This story here. No, it's this story from BT13s. Yep, I was right. You wanted to use BT13's Doraemon. So just up to you what you want to do with it, but that's just information that's vitally useful. You know, 2 cents to 10 cents. Now, Dark Tyrannomon limited foils are down to under $2. You guys have been waiting to pick up max rarity pieces. Dark Tyrannomon is finally where it's at for the Dinomon deck. Now, Europe side, €1 to €2. Now, Snatchmon Dimensional Phase pre-release card. Watch this card closely because, again, this thing is going to explode and disappear right off the market. Same thing with Fusion Eyes and stuff like that. Once we see the Zenith cards, boom, boom, gone. I don't expect these to be cheap. Now, Europe side looking like You know, just for the pre-release stamp, you guys have plenty on market, but I expect this to explode for you guys. You know, under €2 is fantastic. Make sure you get your copies. Now, VMon Dimensional Phase pre-release cards are at $10 a pop. And again, we are overdue for All Force something, right? You know, eventually we're going to see some sort of also All Force support. It doesn't need much to kind of just go off. Now, Europe side looking like €2 to €5. Metal Greymon X Antibody Dimensional Phase pre-release card, BT11s are at $10 to $14. Now, Europe side €7 to €10. Now, again, let's talk about my boy, Gallimon X Antibody. So, if you guys don't know about Gallimon X Antibody, it was one of my picks to be the lower of the two in Chain of Liberation. So Gallimon X Antibodies at $40. There was a bit of time earlier in the week where it reached like under 40s, but you know, it was a small window of time. But if we take a look at its counterpart, this one hit 70 just for its base. And I knew this, and I warned you guys straight across the board, make sure you get your medieval gallants, and when they were cheap. And I knew this was going to happen, was Gallantmon was going to be the one to fall and Medieval was going to be the one to go up. And I was completely correct on this because I knew exactly how Medieval was going to pan out, because I knew it was just super splashable in almost any deck you wanted to go for. And I hope you guys got the Medieval Gallantmon memo and you're realizing that Gallimon X is going to be the lower of the secrets. So hopefully you guys didn't get screwed over. You guys got what you needed before these expensive buy-ups. You know, stuff like that is important. You know, Europe side looking like €28 to €30. But if we look up Medieval, let's see. Now, if we look at Medieval Gallimon on the Europe side, it's sitting at the €50 mark to €52 mark. A little bit cheaper than us, which is good to see. Now, Rise Greymon Ultimate Cup 2024's Royal Knights are bought out completely. This is kind of expected because, again, this format is very short-lived, and we should be getting a new Ultimate Cup soon, and this just disappears off the market, right? Now, Europe side, 75 to €85. Rise Greymon versus Royal Knights BT13, 11 cents, 12 cents to 15 cents. This is another card you should probably be watching closely, especially if you guys have plans on punching through with Royal Knights, or actually, let's just be kidding, Rise Greymon and BT21. Rise Greymon looks like it has a lot of potential, and it's going to be that new, you know, rare is going to be super important for the deck. Now, Europe side, though, looking like 2 cents. Really, both of these are very cheap, but eventually these cards will start trickling off the market, just as if the deck does crazy shenanigans, it's expected to disappear. Ty and Matt alts are up, going up as well. They're sitting at, you know, 30s, not out of place, right? Europe side, 12 to €17. Now, Cool Boy is another card that is going up on the climb. Again, this card has some great synergy with X Antibody decks, and we're getting more and more support for them across the board. Now, excuse me, rude. Cool Boy is about €2 to €3. Now, Davis and Ken, being Observer BT16, they're up to $1 to 3s. Crazy. Now, again, it's 2 cents to 5 cents on the Europe side. Now, again, Marcus alts are not being snagged up just yet, but we are at the 21s to 30, the 28 to 30 ranges. We did get some crazy buy-ins a little bit that bought up to bring it up to the 30s, but something is just really in there for Marcus. Just make sure you're ready for the deck to do some crazy shenanigans. 23s to €28. Now, we do have Burst Mode Ace. Make sure you get your copy. One copy will probably be fine enough for your list, but 34s, 35s. Europe side, 16 to €20. Now, again, the regular Burst Mode versus Royal Knights BT13s at $2.50, $3. Europe side's €1 to €2.50. Now, we do have the alt for regular Shine Greymon at $12 a pop, you know, 20 up to 20s. So just be on the radar about this. Again, snag up the low copies if you guys have plans on playing Shine Greymon in the future. Europe side, 13 to €15. Again, we do have burst mode alts at $10 a pop, 11s. So make sure you get a couple copies just in case, even just one if you guys aren't confident enough, if you think there's going to be another burst mode coming. Just something to think about, right? Now, Europe side looking like 12 to 14 euros. But all in all, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the market watch. Use the affiliate down below. It helps support the channel, no extra cost. And guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.